Yo, welcome back for another No Man's Sky update. Today, update 33 called Breach. I'll be honest, I don't know how I missed it. My brain has been on my own projects this week, so I didn't even see Sean's tweets talking about it. When the trailer dropped yesterday, I was fully unprepared, but we're here now, Thursday morning, to watch some new No Man's Sky goodness. I did finish Expedition 19 Corvette last week on the final day. Made my beautiful little rusty spear Corvette. Love that little guy. Transferred him over to my main save. But now we're on to the next update. You know, it's that time yet again, and Halloween is coming up. So I am wondering if this is going to be an update that's similar to something like Desolation, maybe the Cursed from last year that has more of a spooky vibe. But to know that, let's get right into it and react to this trailer. It's not that long, only a minute long. Alright, let's see.
Welcome to No Man's Sky Breach. Featuring a new salvage expedition across the galaxy. With
Okay.
new ship parts to discover.
Okay.
Salvage parts from drifting space wrecks.
Nice.
Build heavy ship types with new vertical parts.
Alright, it's a lot.
Parts inspired by the Atlas.
Okay. Oh, it's a short trailer, but I'm already like, I'm seeing too much, man. And then you start reading.
Continues.
Okay, I saw ghost ships. Ghost ships was like the big thing I saw there. So let's back that up real quick. Maybe first of all, I'll read what's behind my head as usual.
Welcome to No Man's Sky.
So let's see. Breach.
Featuring a new salvage
Breach Expedition. I'm looking away. Breach Expedition. Improved shipbuilding. New base parts. Improved shipbuilding. Salvaging. Survive gas giants. Infestations. Atlas Corvettes. Prime system exploration. Salvage ship parts. Ghost starship. Okay, so I think that's the unlockable. Is kind of a custom Corvette. Is that what I'm getting from this? Is that we might be getting a custom Corvette here from the expedition? Okay. So let's start analyzing. I'm in the mode now. Shipwrecks. First thing actually that I missed. Shipwrecks. Alright, Breach.
Welcome to No Man's Sky Breach.
So what we're seeing here is just a custom Corvette, which obviously love that. Love that we're building upon this Corvette system now. We're kind of leaving behind the singular ships and everything that was going to do with that, and now we're doing customizable ships, different pieces. I mean, that's the least we can ask for, you know. And I'm seeing here Atlas parts, something they mentioned. We got black and red Corvette parts with the bulbs, the Atlas stones. Exciting new ship parts, yeah. Now here we have basically derelict Corvettes, is what I'm seeing. So Corvettes just in space, and that's the other thing, is that we don't see NPCs driving Corvettes, right? I don't think they've done that yet, where they have randomly randomized Corvettes of their own that NPCs can drive. The only way we could have gotten parts for the Corvettes in the last update in Voyagers was to get it from the planets with scrap on them, right? So now they're adding a more understandable way of getting parts, which is salvaging from derelict Corvettes. What is survive gas giants? What does that mean? Are we talking with a ship? Or are we talking on foot? Just more challenging gas giants? I mean, we're clearly seeing someone flying through a storm here. Here we see, I think, this kind of like ghostly cloud surrounding these derelict Corvettes, and you standing on your Atlas Corvette.
New vertical parts. Include build heavy ship types with new vertical parts.
Build heavy ship types with new vertical parts, is what she's saying. Interesting.
Drifting space wrecks. Build heavy ship types with new vertical parts.
Infestations. Infestations where? That's a space station, right? That's a space station. Yeah.
Including new building parts.
This ship, I mean, is this a custom Corvette? I'll be honest, I didn't mess with the system too much. Obviously, I've seen everything on the Reddit and online, people posting like the crazy stuff they've been making, which is incredible. But because I personally haven't used it as much, I'm having trouble seeing on this ship in particular what new is added. So obviously, if you've already messed with the parts of the Corvette ships, you might be hyped right now. I'm just unsure what I'm looking at, right? And I don't think this is a custom one that they would give you. This one seems more like a custom one, but at the same time, I can see the pieces. I see the slices. I see the thruster and the Atlas piece. So this feels like, oh, you can make that. It is giving UFO, and I do appreciate that. Atlas Corvettes. So yeah, these derelict Corvettes are like in these clouds of storm, electrical storm. Interesting. I was going to say, can you kind of float to them and actually enter them? Are they mini derelicts? Would there be aliens in there? Would there be chests in there? That would be cool if you could actually leave your ship and enter the derelict Corvette. Or is it just kind of like, I mean, I was thinking derelict freighter, but not the was it Desolation? I forget which update it was now. But not the ones that you explore, but the ones before that were kind of random encounters. All they had was like little canisters that you could shoot at, just like the crashed, wrecked freighters on planets. But you couldn't enter those freighters. So I'm wondering if that's kind of the same thing here, where it's like you can't really enter this. Which, I mean, if it's crashed and fucked up, I could see how you can't, but it would be nice. Yeah, I'm not seeing any entering.
Our journey continues.
Okay. So it mostly seems like a new way of salvaging Corvette parts alongside new Corvette parts being added. Which honestly, as a little update post Voyagers, is completely fine to me. I after the expedition, I now I need to finish up October, get all my Halloween stuff done. But as soon as that's done, like, I might be playing No Man's Sky again, because I don't know, man, the Corvettes just opened up so much. They technically broke a lot of the gameplay loops, but at the same time, as an end game player that has so much money that I literally, my main save has broken the cap years ago. I've been looking for a place to spend that money, and this is a perfect place to do that. But at the same time, you do need that time to farm the parts from the planets. It's not just buying all the parts, right? It's like you got the main parts that you buy. I do remember this from the expedition. But then all the little like doodads, all the greebling and the side stuff, you actually need to hunt that down, which this is making that a little more interesting, not only on planets but also in space. The vertical parts are interesting. I'm wondering what we'll see. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot here other than the Atlas stuff. I'm sure there's a lot of new parts on the base ships that they're showing that are exciting. I just can't recognize which pieces those are. Like on this, I remember those reactors, I mean the side greebling. I can't tell if those boosters are new. I just didn't unlock enough stuff during the expedition to really know that. Anyway, let's move on to the tweets. Now I am having a little bit of an issue, so if you see here, straight up emojis are not showing up for me. It's a door emoji. Breach makes sense, but as I said, October 17th, it's currently the 23rd. I completely missed these tweets. I don't know how I missed them. My brain has been elsewhere. But I'm glad that the new updates come out. But let's look at this. So, I mean, should I look through all these? It's not like they ever really matter. We got the door. Obviously. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Let's just read this. No Man's Sky Breach, Breach Expedition, Space Rex, Prime System Exploration. I'm wondering what that means. Prime System. What does that mean? Salvage ship parts, survive gas giants, Atlas Corvettes, infestations. Also interesting. I want to know details on that. What does that mean? Ghost Starship, new base parts, improved shipbuilding, salvaging. Out now, free update. And then here we have this. Yes, this is the entire. Is this the entire? Let me see, Sean. Patch notes. Are these the ones I'm looking for? Usually they have like the big banner. But I think this is all the same thing. I think so. Right, because then it would also be in the full patch notes. Yeah, it's all the same thing. Okay. So let's see in detail what this is about. So this is technically more of an expedition than it is an update. Sometimes there's, I forget what the last one was. I think the Cursed was kind of like that, where it's more about the expedition than it is about the update details. But let's read. Expedition 20 Breach. Hello. It's hard to believe it's only been a little more than a month since our tiny No Man's Sky team launched the super ambitious Voyagers update. We spent over a year pouring a lot of love into it. So, it has been incredible for the team to watch the reaction and see us hit our highest player numbers since launch. We genuinely never thought that would happen. What a journey. I mean, again, congratulations to Sean Murray and the Hello Games team for, I mean, being with this game. It's going to be a decade next year, which is crazy to think about. I might, would it be on this channel? I think I'm going to make a playlist, because I do have all my expeditions unlisted on my main channel. I know this is the channel that gets more videos on it, but my main Dominator K5 channel. So I'm going to make a playlist with all my expeditions, and I'm going to upload videos that I filmed when I first got No Man's Sky, day one in 2016. There's no commentary on those. It's just raw footage of original No Man's Sky. But I think I never uploaded those, so I think it's going to be a good time to look back and see just how much No Man's Sky's changed since the beginning. Because again, I wanted to be a No Man's Sky channel. That was my goal 10 years ago. I was ready, and then the game flopped. I was enjoying it. My 40-hour save got corrupted, and then I said, fuck this game for a whole year. I know I say this story all the time, but it's crazy to think it's been almost 10 years now. Anyway, let's continue. It's been a journey, absolutely. It has provided some of my favorite moments of these last 9 years of let me read that again. Gotta get in reading position. It has provided some of my favorite moments of these last 9 years of development. From standing in the Nexus and seeing these beautiful creative sci-fi ships that other players have built, or just floating in space outside of your ship in the sort of tranquil moments of calm and wonder that feels unique to No Man's Sky. It has made us instantly excited to work on a new update. Of course. Of course. I mean, and that's the thing, is like, it's so simple. It's such a simple update. Something people have been talking about for years. Custom ships. Ships you can enter. The amount of fan art that we've seen of people like in their cockpits are kind of wanting that Mandalorian vibe, which is what I've wanted for so long, you know. And that like Star Wars bounty hunter type of vibe of going into your ship and just having a little mobile base. And I get it. I get it's hard to conceptualize and to make the assets and to put out. But I'm glad, if anything, Starfield, as much as a flop as it was, especially to me, if its one purpose in life was to motivate Hello Games to make something similar, thank you, Todd Howard. Thank you very much. Our update for Halloween is called Breach, and it leans into the thrill of custom ship assembly, spacewalking, skydiving, and community spirit introduced in Voyagers. It is free to download today for existing players. Breach Expedition. In Breach, players will traverse a desolate and abandoned universe, and on their travels encounter the abandoned remains of ill-fated Corvette ships, all ripe for scavenging ship modules to add to your Corvette building arsenal. Excavating these wrecks will yield any array of Corvette pieces, including rare vertical parts, which unlock a whole new range of building configurations for the more creative designers. I love that. Personally, not me, but I love that for everyone who is a ship designer. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. As a Treasure Planet fanboy, seeing the like galleons, the sea ships in space, I need to make one of my own, you know? Absolutely. Among the exclusive Expedition awards, there's also a set of Atlas-themed modules. Of course, those would be Expedition awards. For those wanting to demonstrate their allegiance to the all-seeing entity. The jewel in the crown of these wreckages is the Fireship Arcadia. That's such a sick name, dude. I barely got that out. God damn, Fireship Arcadia. Isn't Boba Fett's ship a fire ship, or am I getting that wrong? Fire something, right? The fate of which you will learn as you venture through Breach, but you will have to face your fears and make a leap of faith into the black as you spacewalk through these eerie systems to glean their unique remnants. God damn. God damn. I'm wondering if they like obviously they have screenshots of stuff they made, but imagine you start off with, like, everyone starts off with the same Corvette, and then you can customize it into, like, your version of it. That would be actually really interesting. Like, seeing this is a very cool looking initial shape, but then imagine, like, everyone does their own little thing with it. I like the sticker. This Expedition decal looks amazing. I love that shape. The spooky Breach Expedition embraces the darker side of the universe and will also lure the bravest travelers towards the ominous and exotic Purple Star solar systems, which players first glimpsed in World Part 2 back in January. That's crazy that's been that long. The planets in these systems are particularly foreboding with their deep abyssal oceans, unearthly entities, and the notoriously imposing and volatile gas giants. The Breach Expedition begins today and will run for approximately 3 weeks. Alright, obviously I wait at least a week for bugs to be ironed out, but I'll definitely be there as soon as I can in November. Space wreckage. In the far reaches of deep space, wrecked Corvettes can now be encountered and salvaged. Step out into zero gravity to explore these hollow hulks and equip your multi-tool laser to dismantle their valuable modules. Then repurpose this scrap to build your dream ship as at a Corvette workshop. Okay. It doesn't say anything about, it says step into zero gravity, meaning go into space, but it doesn't show anything about entering them, so I don't think you can. Again, would be cool. Would be cool if you could like enter it and it's like one room or like a few rooms and there was chests and there was little creatures, you know? I'm not gonna say bodies. You know, I'd like to see some bodies, but this ain't that kind of game. A significant number of new Corvette modules are now salvageable from deep space Corvette wrecks and planetary scrap heaps. These include new landing gear, shields, weapons, connectors, and a number of highly requested wedge-shaped modules that enable a huge variety of creative and complicated Corvette builds. Amazing, love that, giving options to the builders. These things look goddamn insane. I mean, I love my rusty spear, but when I was seeing the metallic, shiny, big-ass Corvettes in the anomaly, I couldn't believe my eyes, and I instantly wanted to make something like that. These look amazing as well, though. Very cool. Quality of life. In addition to the bundle of fixes, improvements, and new features in today's update, the No Man's Sky team have been hard at work on improving Voyagers since its launch in August. Notably, snapping is greatly improved, collision is more robust, and the Corvette Workshop now offers the option to apply a color palette to an entire Corvette. There has never been a better time to build a Corvette. I didn't realize this was new. I actually was able to do this in the last expedition, and honestly, it was something that as soon as I did it, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. What a fantastic idea that you can do this. So I'm glad that this is something new. Ah, these posters look great. Look at that. Oh, that's so fun. Breach Expedition rewards. Event Horizon, Eternal Serpents, and Siren of the Stars posters. These decorative posters commemorating the Breach Expedition depict a deep space gravitational anomaly, the tileable Eternal Serpent of Time, and a betentacled Siren, poised to begin its mucal embrace. Okay, so I'm guessing these are the infestations. We're going to actually get to see the enemies of the cursed around these Corvettes. Is that what I'm guessing? Ooh, look at these triangular pieces. Aeron cowling and diffuser. The geometry of these Corvette modules is ancient and unmistakable, shaped by the crimson heartbeat of the universe itself. The extruded Aeron cowling and Aeron diffuser hull plates add a bold, angular appearance to your Corvette's silhouette. Wings of Aeron. This Atlas-themed wing module stabilizes the Corvette during atmospheric flight and has a little ball. Fantastic. Aha. The Aeron... Oh, it's a shield! That's actually a really good idea. The Aeron power shield is linked to the Corvette's shielding system, providing a significant performance boost to the ship's defense array. Aeron winglet, pillar, and pyramid. These decorative Atlas-themed modules can be affixed to the Corvette's exterior, furthering the ship's devotion to the Crimson Entity. Aeron Starship Trail. Very nice. This engine modification injects the Starship exhaust trail with an arterial streak of crimson. My goodness. Aeron Drive and Aeron Blade. Design a hefty, heavyweight Atlas Corvette with the bulky Aeron Drive, or favor a more lightweight, sleek aesthetic with the streamlined Aeron Blade wing. Okay, so those parts are new. The big boosters and the flat wings. I see. I see. And then this part we saw here, right? Is that the same one? I'm not sure. No Man's Sky plushies! There are just 2 weeks left to order a limited edition Traveler and Gek plushies before they warp away. I think these are with Kid Robot, which makes amazing stuff. Ah, they probably cost a fuck ton though. I mean, look, if these ever show up in the GameStop somewhere nearby, I'll definitely pick them up, but also what, like, I don't know. A random Gek, a random Traveler. I mean, you couldn't make a Vy'keen and a Corvax. Couldn't make Nada and Polo. I feel like people would love Nada and Polo's plushies. Available here until November 5th. Okay, I'm sadly gonna miss out on that, which is fine. Community Spotlight. Okay. We are genuinely blown away by the imagination of the Corvette engineers we've seen in the community. utilizing a mix of the new Corvette modules and pre-existing base parts in ways we hadn't anticipated, assembling gorgeous original designs or recreations of famous ships. It's impossible to choose favorites, but we wanted to showcase just a few of the outstanding builds we've seen. I mean, gorgeous. It's literally gorgeous build. Gorgeous build. I love the way it sits on the water like that. Ooh, the lobster? Okay. Is it a scorpion? I think that's giving lobster. Love this creative industrial style ship. Very not cyberpunk, steampunk. Giving like Xenoblade, kind of, right? An incredibly accurate Venator class Star Destroyer. That does look incredible. Oh. Ew! A wonderful take on a living ship. I mean, that's hilarious. If you do watch any of my expedition videos, at the very end, there was someone that came in with an exocraft on the Anomaly, which I've never seen before. I actually did see it one time a few Christmases ago. Someone came in as Santa with a Colossus exocraft, but this person put the exocraft spawner on their Corvette, so I could go up and just spawn my exocraft and then get, like, that's the fact that you can even do that. The fact that they allowed you to be able to put base parts on top of your Corvette makes this, like, the possibilities are endless, and obviously we see that here with this living ship. I absolutely love it. That's amazing. I forgot that these helmets exist. I haven't unlocked a lot of the stuff from the last few updates. Development update. It's been a crazy year for the No Man's Sky team, with barely a breath taken between Worlds Part 2, Relics, Beacon, and Voyagers. We're so proud and pleased to be able to continue working on this game we all love so much 9 years after launch. Seeing so many folks enjoying Voyagers has really inspired us, and we can't wait for you to see what we have in store in the future. Our journey continues. Sean. Please consider wishlisting Light No Fire. For a second, I thought development update meant Light No Fire news. Sadly, it does not. But, I mean, I get it. They were working hard, and then they came out with, like, the best update they possibly could post Starfield fail. I mean, literally, that's what it is. That's what it was. And look how many people are playing No Man's Sky now. Incredible. Incredible. So, basically just an expedition. Not a massive update. We're just adding salvageable Corvette parts in space now. And to be honest, they didn't show as many details as I kind of wanted. I wanted to know about the gas giant stuff. I wanted to know if we could enter the derelict Corvettes, which I don't think we can. The infestations, what the fuck is that about? So I guess we'll find all that out during the expedition. Let's just finish watching this one more time. We see the Atlas parts. We see the drifting derelict Corvettes. Heavy ship types is an interesting way to say that. We see the angular parts here in the shield. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Can't wait. Hopefully I don't wait till last minute to play the expedition. As usual, I probably will. But if anything, check out my expedition playlist in the description. And I'll see you all next time. Peace out. Bye.